Today is April 8th. We've just finished the spring cleanup on Eric Hu's house on April 9th, 2024. We had mulch delivered, so we weeded out and replaced the mulch all in this front bed here. She also asked us to dig 2 holes to plant a couple of grasses that she wants to add here, so we have those holes prepared for her. Then we added mulch in throughout the garden area here. We took the weeds out of the garden beds and fluffed those up a little bit, and then added mulch all around the edges. Coming through here, we raked up the grass. This is new turf that is still rooting but is doing pretty good, so we kind of cleaned up the edges along that and then added mulch along the fence line. These espalier trees have gotten pretty overgrown. We talked to her about that, and she said that she has not been hearing back from her guys, so we just cleaned them up a little bit as per her request, but didn't get up high or anything because we didn't have the equipment for that. Swept up all along in here, cleaned up along the edges. We've got some nice berry bushes along in here, and added mulch. Coming down the stairs, these dogwoods got pruned. We got the dead stuff out of these guys and kind of cleaned up a little bit. There is a little hosta here that we kind of marked so it can be looked out for while it's getting bigger. There's some peonies coming up here that we made sure that there was the mulch touched up about, but they've got space to come up. We pruned these buddleias back a little bit so they weren't hanging out over the walkway, and now people can get through. Took some dead stuff out of there. This honeysuckle had fallen over and did have a bungee cord here that had been being used to pull it back up. Maddie used some twine and kind of got a little better attachment there to the wall, so hopefully that will stay up there. Replaced mulch all along as we go down. Here's looking back up those steps. Took some dead stuff out of these little trees here and stuff that was hanging out over. Cleaned up. There's a lot of sweet peas that got kind of cleaned up and are perking up so nicely now that they got a little haircut. Out in the backyard, got down and took leaves out of the window wells, got mulch touched up everywhere. We did speak to the homeowner about this grape that had been quite overgrown, and she'd asked us to prune that back and make sure that it wasn't going over the neighbor's fence where they have dogs. So brought that all back down, pruned that back quite a bit, but did leave it along the fence line here per her request, to hopefully get that moving across in that direction. So we replaced the wood chips all along underneath here, took dead stuff out of last year's garden box, got leaves out of the window wells, got all the leaves all along the edge of the fence line here, and weeds. There was some weeds over on the neighbor's fence on the top of these rocks, but we did take those out as the Who's are going to be the ones that can see those in their patio, so we tried to clean that up just on the top of those rocks on the neighbor's fence line. But beautiful little property. It was really great to come and clean things up, and so it was a beautiful day.